The release of Volume 0 gives us a lot of questions that we never know we need. Not only does it answer a lot of mysteries, it also gives us a few hints that might be connected to an already existing character, such as Chairman Sakayanagi and Ishigami. One of the theories that is quite popular on discussion forums is the possibility of Yuki being Tsubaki's sister. Yuki is a fellow fourth-generation White Room student who studies in the same curriculum as Ayanokoji. Yuki is the first girl who has a crush on Ayanokoji, which proves that Ayanokoji is a natural chick magnet even at such a young age. However, Yuki cannot follow the harsh curriculum of White Room and was forced to drop out when she was 8 years old. Her illustration in Volume 0 got a lot of attention, especially because she has similar appearances with the new first-year students, such as Nanase Tsubasa and Tsubaki Sakurako, especially Tsubaki. Looking at the official colored illustration, they share the same silver blonde hair and violet eyes. In the White Room, the students only use their first name, so we never know about Yuki family names. However, there are 2 hints that might have been intentionally slipped in Ayanokoji's last meeting with Yuki. After getting expelled from White Room, Yuki returned to her parents, who welcomed her warmly. However, she still has a trauma about that place and cannot even go outside the house, but her biggest worrying is Ayanokoji. She cannot forget her first love and constantly got a nightmare about it. Feeling worried about his daughter, Yuki's father makes a request to Atsumi to let Ayanokoji meet Yuki. When he meets Ayanokoji, he brings a cherry blossom flower with him, saying that it's Yuki's favorite. In Japanese, cherry blossom is called Sakura, which is part of Sakurako name. After Ayanokoji meeting with Yuki ended tragically, Yuki's father also made the comment that Yuki had already closed her heart, and not even his wife or his second daughter could reach her. It's a hint that Yuki has a sister who doesn't go to White Room, which means they never see each other until Yuki drops out of White Room. These 2 hints might not be really strong enough to be connected with Tsubaki, but if we look at Tsubaki's behavior throughout the series, we will find a few things strange. In Volume 4 second year arc, Tsubaki was ready to take the blame for her plan to expel Ayanokoji. She stated that her goal is 20 million points and suggested Utomiya use it for the sake of class. She doesn't mind getting expelled. She even stated that she doesn't really have an attachment to the school and has already wanted to drop out since the beginning. There must be a reason why Tsubaki is willing to take all the blame and leave the school. If we connect it to Yuki's story, she might want to return to his sister's side because she is constantly worried for her after she enrolls at the school. And of course, if possible, she wants to drag Ayanokoji with her so she can bring him to his sister once again. There is a good chance Tsubaki knows about Ayanokoji. She might be there when Ayanokoji meets with Yuki, or at least she knows about the name Kiyotaka that her sister always feels worried about. In Tsubaki's side story from Volume 2 second year arc, she stated that she is proud of her intuition, so she might feel that Kiyotaka who her sister mentions is the same person as Ayanokoji that she knows. She also makes a strange comment at the end of her monologue. There is more than enough time, and there is no need for hurrying, slowly but surely. And then, it doesn't sound like someone who just asked to buy enough time until her friend appeared. It sounds more like someone who has a plan but chose to take their time before executing it. Given that Ayanokoji had 20 million bounty on his head, it could mean that Tsubaki will wait until the island exam to expel Ayanokoji. But, and then what? What will she do after expelling Ayanokoji? This is the only story that was told from the Tsubaki perspective. The title of this side story is What Could Be Seen from That Back. Strangely enough, the last scene between Ayanokoji and Yuki was Yuki desperately trying to catch Ayanokoji back. If Tsubaki was indeed present when Ayanokoji met with Yuki, she might be wondering what her sister saw on that back. The feeling of someone you love leaving you, you hurriedly chase them, but then you realize that you no longer have any time with them. Tsubaki's goal might be to give her sister more time with Ayanokoji, even if it will only end in pain. Tsubaki doesn't get much screen time, but in Volume 11 second year arc, she got to spend some time with Ayanokoji, and what she said is the biggest hint for this theory. Not just a hint, it almost as if she confirmed this theory. Tsubaki asked if Ayanokoji liked snow. In Japanese, snow is called Yuki. After that, Tsubaki asks what Ayanokoji will do after graduating and who is the first person he wants to see. When Ayanokoji answered with family, she asked if there was anyone else, but Ayanokoji said that he doesn't have any close friends. After that, Tsubaki continues with a what-if question. What if Ayanokoji has a brother, but doesn't know about his existence? If he suddenly told that he actually has a brother, can he actually love him as a family? There is too much similarity between Tsubaki question and Yuki's situation. Tsubaki never knew she had a sister before Yuki returned from the White Room. And even after she returns, Tsubaki cannot reach her due to Yuki's mental trauma. Tsubaki also added a very interesting line after her question.
But if I knew the other person had special circumstances and a sad past, I would want to grow closer. I would like to know more about my sister, who I had been separated from.
She changed the subject from brother to sister. She also added that her sister had special circumstances and a sad past. Tsubaki might have accidentally leaked her feeling, but there is too much similarity to be called a coincidence. Unless Kinugasa wants to prank the reader, we could say that it's confirmed that Tsubaki is Yuki's younger sister. If that's true, this plot might lead us to another member of the 4th generation White Room who had been in contact with Yuki. This could also give Ayanokoji some purpose after graduating if he ever got a change of heart. To meet Yuki once again and apologize for everything. That way, Ayanokoji might be able to save someone, even if it was just one person.